Welcome to your Tuesday Sports Check, everyone. I'm Amajal Knowles, topping sports. The Kendall G. Lysick Gymnasium was the place to be on Monday night as it played host to an epic Nassau versus a Grand Bahama clash as the St. George's Jaguars faced off against the C.I. Gibson Rattlers in the 42nd Hugh Campbell Basketball Tournament Championship game. That would see the Rattlers prevail and Kevin Johnson secure an unprecedented 7th Hugh Campbell title. Let's take a look at the highlights. Opening quarter, the Jaguars in transition. Cameron McIntosh gets the first basket of the game to put St. George's up 2-0. So in the first quarter, Rattlers on offense. Sidney Higgs gets the tough layup to go to cut the score to 4 with just under 2 to play. Still in the first, Jaguars' Makai Nesbitt takes the bump. Misses his layup, but he would get the rebound and go back up for 2. He had a side-high 15 points and 9 boards. Closing moments of the first, Nesbitt crossover into the midi pull-up, swishes it in to put the Jags up by 9. To the second, Rattlers looking to gain an advantage on the inside. They'd find big man Mario Roll, who finishes strong on the inside through the contact to make this a one-possession game. Not the last time we will hear that name called. So in the second, Jaguars with numbers on the break. Daquan Joseph with the Euro step into the lefty lay. Jags go up by 3. Rattlers in transition on the break. Jawado Wright missed here. Mario Roll gets the rebound and put back to give the Rattlers their first lead of the game in this one, 23-22. Rattlers clinging to a 1-point lead, but Daquan Joseph would find Ian Gibson on the inside for the easy finish to put the Jaguars back up by 1, 35-34. And that will be the score at the half. To the third quarter, where the tide would turn in favor of the Rattlers, turning up the defense, getting the steal here and the layup to go up by 5. Rattlers defense still swarming, forcing another turnover. Dariano Stubbs will find Jawado Wright again for the layup. Rattlers up by 7. Still in the third, Darius Hannah goes up for the layup but misses, but no problem. Super Mario Roll there yet again for the putback. Rattlers go up by double digits. Closing moments of the third, Rattlers on the break, right with the miss, and Roll there yet again. He would finish with a monster stat line of 24 points and 18 rebounds. Jags trying to stop the bleeding in the fourth quarter. Nesbitt with the floater to cut things to 11, but the Rattlers bite just too venomous on this night. Sidney Higgs, top of the key, Hezzy into the tough left-handed finish to mark the exclamation point on this one. Kevin KJ Johnson securing his 7th Hugh Campbell title with a 75-53 win. Mario Roll, your championship MVP.
It's hard work, perseverance. I just want to thank God for the opportunity to coach these young men and try to do our best to keep these young men out of jail, try to help them as best as we can. Instead of Mario, who lost his dad, he played with a heavy heart. And I feel it for him, but he came out and did it for him, you know. And he worked so hard from where he came from, and I'm happy for him. And you know, I just want to also thank my wife for giving me the opportunity to come out and the long hours coaching these young men, and you know, even the principal at the C.I. Gibson and all the staff down there, they really support the program.
And of course, the celebrations not stopping last night as they would be carried over to the school's campus in Marathon this morning. In this report, our Charles Fisher lets us know how Rattler Nation and the game's MVP felt about being on top once again.
I Gibson is the place to be. C.I. Gibson is the place for you and me. We better do it right as we try to do it right. We are second to none. We are second. MVP!
The morning after, chants ringing for MVP Mario Roll. 24 points, 18 rebounds, and 5 block shots.
For the first time, they was tripling me. Like every time I catch the ball, 5 of them coming to me, so I couldn't really do nothing. But the second half, I started feeling the game. Then the game just come to me, I let the game come to me. I ain't just going about it, I force it and just let the game come to me.
Roll deciding to play days after losing his father, rode that emotion with most of his family and supporters shouting his name throughout the game.
I continued playing in the tournament because I know if my daddy was there, he'd have been proud of me, witnessing what I could do. Even though he didn't know I could have do it, but I did it for him.
For being named MVP, he received 2 round-trip tickets courtesy of Bahamas Air to go watch VJ Edgecombe and the Philadelphia 76ers face the Miami Heat at the end of March.
For his Hugh Campbell MVP award, make history. Didn't get none last year or year before last. My other teammates get it, but I feel good I get this one, my senior year.
Looking forward to the trip to Miami next month.
Yes, sir.
Who are you taking with you?
My mommy
Okay.
and I.
Coach Kevin K.J. Johnson, the winningest coach in Hugh Campbell history, with 7 and a high 5 for the boys. A job well deserved and done. For ZNS Total Sports, I'm Charles Fisher.
Switching lanes, this time in track news from this weekend. World record holder Devin Charlton showing she is still amongst the elite hurdlers in the world. Charlton recording a season's best time, meet record, and current world lead of 7.7 seconds at the Orland Copernicus Cup staged in Turin, Poland over the weekend. Charlton advanced out of Heat 2 with the second fastest time of 7.87 seconds, and the two-time world indoor gold medalist and world indoor record holder lowered her time to 7.77 seconds for a first-place finish in the final at the World Athletics Indoor Tour meet. Charlton's time was just 0.05 of a second shy of the 7.72 second mark. That solidified her second straight victory in the women's 60-meter hurdles at last year's World Indoor Championships in Nanjing, China. Again, a recent time is ranked first in the world in the women's 60-meter hurdles, placing her in good standing ahead of next month's World Indoor Championships, slated for March 20 through the 22nd in Turin, Poland. And that's all the time we have for you for sports on this Tuesday. I'm Amajal Knowles, signing out until tomorrow.